think I've made this video before, but now that I'm showing my face, I really want to double down on it. And I really want to ask y'all a simple question. I am a computer science major. Do you think I'm cooked? Now, let me explain firstly. I know the job market is terrible at the current, point. Unemployment is running rampant in America and also just within the CS, the software industry in general. However, this has nothing to do with the whole like AI sort of thing. I don't think AI is really going to take away uh, being a software engineer or working in any sort of you know tech job that has to do with coding, because they're still going to need people to look over the code that the AI writes. So I think the job would just change or tweak itself slightly to the point where we probably have like you know people we'd have a lot more AI assisted coders, is what I mean. And I really don't care for that. Like, I don't have a problem with it necessarily. I think AI is pretty troublesome because it gets things wrong, and it's not thinking as if a human would think. So it can't possibly synthesize an answer for a bunch of different problems if there's too many ways it could fail, if that makes sense. Like, a human is able to think about, a human can make a pros and cons list within a few minutes. I don't think artificial intelligence can do that as adequately as a human would, because a human would think about situations that only a human would come across. I feel like artificial intelligence almost assumes that you're right about most things whilst doing them. So it chooses not to include certain catches for a problem, which is why I think you'd still need, human intervention within the AI interfaces. You still need people to oversee the AI with the code the AI writes, uh, the fixes the AI offers. You'd still need humans in that fray in some way. But also, the other problem is just general interest. It's not that I've lost interest with the field, I just have interest in other things. I don't know. It's more, I don't want to sound immature, but it feels like the the aura of being a software engineer is losing its luster for me. And what I mean by that is, what is like, okay, I code, and I solve problems, I come home. And I like coding, by the way. I want to say that. I like coding. I might love it. Uh, More so the problem solving aspect than anything. I like solving problems. I like feeling accomplished after a long day of work in some way. And I think um, coding is one of the ways that I feel that expressly. But no, what I mean by interest is, I sometimes think like, what if I majored in something medical, like nursing or something? I don't know. I just think it'd be a little bit more interesting. It's almost like it's not a fear of missing out, because I already know I'm missing out. I've accepted it, but I don't think I want to keep missing out, if that makes sense. But obviously, I can't drop my major now. I'm too deep in. I'm gonna have to graduate, unfortunately. Thing is though, I don't have a problem graduating and like getting a job. I hope JLB didn't scare you. But it's more so, like I said, it's an interesting, I don't care too much about the job market. Uh, I just trust that I'm gonna do fine in the job market regardless, which I know that sounds very stupid, but I just trust it. But also, I don't know, the income seems too clean for me. Like, it seems there's no mysterious nature to it. What if I want to come home after a long day and I've made so much fucking money? I want people to be like, oh my God, how'd you get the money? And obviously, that was one of the things I wanted to do with YouTube, which is why I wanted to hide my face at first. That's one of the reasons I want to hide my face. But you know what? The money will still be mysterious because it's going to be a lot of fucking money. No, let's be honest. It probably won't be. I don't need a lot of money though. I just need enough to move around. But it definitely needs to be mysterious. It needs to have some sort of allure, some mystique to it. And making my money as a software engineer just doesn't it doesn't have the mystique. Now, being a game developer, there's some mystique there. Like, what if I pull up on you and I'm like, hey, all right, no lip bite, no lip bite. And I just tell you, I just made this crazy game that you've been playing all week. Now you don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. You've just responded to it in kind and immediately opened your mouth and let me put something in it because you know what I'm about. And so you ball all these things up in one, and you realize the major is not all it's cracked up to be. And I probably made a mistake. If I were to go back, I'd probably major, nah, I'd still major in computer science, but I'd probably double major in something else. What I really wanted to do at first was double major in computer science and computer engineering. But what I wanted to do with the computer engineering thing is I wanted to, I wanted to do the double major, but the problem is the school that I was going to, that I wanted to go to, the double major they offered was collaborative with another university, bro. So I'd have to do 3 years there and do 2 years of computer engineering at another whole other university. And I'm sorry. I know this is probably going to sound like a little disappointing, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I didn't want to do it then. I still don't want to do it now. It sounds like, it doesn't sound like too much of a task. It just sounds like, come on, bro, why the fuck would I do that? I might as well just have gone to a different college then. Why would I want to sit here and go to two universities? I mean, yes, for the price of one, but still, bro. It's just so like, it's like, what can I compare it to? It's like waking up, making yourself an entire breakfast. You eat two things on the plate and you leave. It's like those Disney breakfasts. Why would I want to do that to myself? I'm going to sit here now and I'm going to eat everything here. So why would I put these two large things on my plate when I really only want one of them, but I'm very interested in the other? So it just wasn't that serious to me to do the computer engineering thing, which is why I didn't do it. But yeah, now this is not me saying I don't want any jobs. I'm just saying I'm slightly losing interest. Don't know what to do about it.